Guys, hope you're doing good. Thanks for watching this video again because my YouTube channel has been doing good over the last few days. So appreciate that. A lot of new subscribers, a lot of views as well. Um, I'm here with my beautiful glass of wine, um, and I'm gonna make a little banger for you. I'm gonna help you out this time. It's Sunday evening, so let's roll, okay? Today I'm gonna talk about probably the insight that has give us the success at the rate we're operating right now. Like this is the insight that will get you to 30K a month. Period. I promise. I told you that you're gonna scale to 30K a month, right? It really depends on how much input you put into it. This is a method that you could leverage. You could also get to 60K a month, to 100K a month, right? It really depends on how much input you put in. That makes sense, right? So the old way, like with the new way, the old way of acquiring customers to scale past 30K a month, like what a lot of people did and still are doing, guys, like 2 years ago. And yeah, a lot of people are still doing this, but it doesn't make sense. I'll explain you why, okay? What I see a lot of people doing before they even hit their first 30K a month, all right? What they do is they use paid ads. They use paid ads, guys. The reason why they want to use paid ads is because they think that will work, right? They think that if you invest money within ads, they will get a crazy return, right? Return on investment. That's not the case. That's not the case. Let me tell you why. So let's say you're under 30K a month. You don't do any outbound outreach. You don't make content, all that stuff. You only do ads. That means that you have to spend 2 weeks building a funnel, or you have to pay 1 or 2K to get it done, right? You have to pay a couple thousands to someone else to get it done for you, right? You have to create a website and build a VSL, right? Right, an evergreen VSL for coaches. Like you are able to leverage personalized looms as well if you're an agency owner. But creating a website it's not cheap, guys, right? So you probably already spent like 3K, and you're not even out there. You didn't even create any attention. You have to spend 2 weeks finding out the best strategy and optimizing the design for the funnel and the strategy, right? You have to allocate a budget and spend thousands of dollars testing, right, guys? Um, and yeah, you thought like, yeah, it finally worked. I booked a call, right? I finally booked a call for $300, right? Yeah, sorry, but this shit is just stupid. Like, so yeah, I already told you about like you probably booked a call for 250 or $300. You think like, this guy is great. You're on a call, and there are people that love to know more about what you do, right? That doesn't mean they're qualified, right? You just booked a call for $300, and you're on a call with someone that is probably not even qualified, right? They're interested in your product. That doesn't mean they're qualified, guys. This is one way of acquiring customers. That's probably one of the most stupid ways, right? What other people do is outbound prospecting, right? They pick a channel, let's say Facebook, they find free groups and leverage them. They create a message, start spamming a cold audience that is not even interested in buying their product, or they hire VAs for like $500 a month. You probably have to spend like 1K, um, like to your VAs, right? Their current function is to just reach out to people on a free audience. You probably book 10 to 15 unqualified meetings in a month, but if you have a decent offer, you could potentially close someone, right? But it takes a lot because you leverage free groups, and those people are not qualified. Those people are, it's just a mess, right? So you really have to message a lot of people in order to really pick those gold mines out of it. Does that make sense? Those people that are um, that are able to buy your product, that are willing to buy your product. But it takes a lot of time because you're leveraging free groups, so it doesn't make any sense, right? And you also have to pay your VAs doing the work, right? Um, and yeah, there are like two ways that a lot of people still do or like did. Like I think a lot of people know the ads part. You only have to do paid ads when you're past 30K a month, and you don't have to use ads to sell to people, right? You have to use ads to get attention, right? Because my funnel, the reason why I create relationships, I create attention is because of my content. It's because of this. Does it make sense? It's because of my Instagram. It's because of my Twitter. It's because of my Facebook. It's not because I send them to a stupid landing page and I'm gonna pitch them for 5 minutes. That's stupid, guys. Why the fuck should you? Stupid. All right. So the way to do it these days, and the way we were able to actually get to the level we're at now, right? The reason why we get amazing clients results, the reason why our clients, same as like Cameron in the last video, is able to actually get those results is very simple. It is by leveraging paid audiences, right? It is by leveraging paid audiences. And a lot of people told me, like, Nick, what is leveraging paid audiences? I don't really understand the point of leveraging paid audiences. What do you exactly do while you do that? Does that make sense? So what you do when you leverage paid audiences, what you do is that you leverage someone else's audiences. Like you leverage someone else's audience. So that means that someone else has spent a lot of time, has spent a lot of money in order to get the audience he wants, right? Does it make sense? And what you do is you transform that audience in your audience, right? It are people that have buying power. It are people that are qualified. It are people that have a current problem that you can solve because you have the solution to that. You're going to find an influencer in the space that does the same as you do, and you leverage his or her audience, right? It's crazy, guys. But when you do this on scale, the reason why I say you could potentially get to 100K a month with this is because it depends on how much volume you send out, right? How good, of course, like how good your sales is as well, right? The reason why we were able to leverage this as well is because we're so good at building relationships. It's insane. It's insane. But that on the side, like leverage paid audiences within your niche, sub niche. If you're in e-com, very important. You have to niche down, right? What do you say? Like Alex Hermosi says, the riches are in the niches, right? You have to understand that, please, guys. Niche down as far as you can, especially when you're under 30K, right? When you get to like a 100K month level, you can probably expand your current position. But when you're under 30K, especially, niche down, guys, and gain clarity on who you're targeting. Please do that. That is so important, right? Yeah, you're just going to make the chances extremely high to succeed, right? If you do that. Find influencers in the space that sell coaching or courses, whatever, programs to that niche or sub-niche that comes with a community, right? This is the part that will probably make you a lot of money in the upcoming months when you leverage this, right? Pick someone else's audience that already has created a community and that you probably have a solution, your offer, you have created a solution that you can provide to them, right? You can solve their problem. The only thing left is that you need to reach out to them. They need to get your attention. Does that make sense? They need to know you're alive. You're in this beautiful world here, like myself right now with this beautiful glass of wine on a Sunday evening, right? Does that make sense? They get to know you. They need to know you exist, right? Let your appointment setters leverage them, right? So buy access to that audience, right? Let me zoom in a little bit. Buy access to that audience. You're in front of thousands of leads that have a pain that you can provide a solution for, right? Because you leverage someone else's audience. That means that you leverage an audience that is in pain, that need the solution you can give them, right? So let me check. Let me zoom in a little bit. Grow your friend list with people in that audience, get their attention, turn it into your own audience, start conversations, provide an extreme amount of value. Content, guys, make content, please. If you're not on YouTube yet, what are you doing? Like, start, please. But that on the side, build relationships with them. Like, provide an extreme amount of value, right? Grow your friend list with people in that audience. I already told you. Oh, it's the same. It doesn't make sense, but you know the point. So grow your friend list with people in that audience. Get their attention. Turn it into your audience. Create a certain how can I translate it the best? You have to get their attention, and the way you get their attention, if you can message them in a way that it creates curiosity on their part, right? Leverage sales assets. Educate them on your offer, like a VSL or long form content. Probably long form will work much better, but that on the side, do it on volume. Educate the whole audience and turn the leads into your followers and fans, right? Because you don't have to do, the only thing you need to do for that is you need to get their attention. And the way you get their attention is by creating curiosity on their part. Does that make sense? Go from struggling to book 10 calls a month unqualified to easily book 10 calls a day. Guys, this is insane. Depending on the amount of value you send out, of course. But guys, this is crazy. I'll promise you that you will book 10 calls a day if you leverage this, right? And you're probably asking, like, how do I find these influencers, right? You probably know influencers within this space, right? That search on podcasts on Spotify, search on YouTube. YouTube is a big one. Instagram. Find influencers that do the same as you do, right? Because probably people who follow them have a current pain, and that influencer has the solution to that, right? But you do as well, right? And you have to make it better. You have to provide them a better solution that influencer is doing. Because if you do that, they will all come to you. And you will, you understand the process, right? So, easily book 10 calls a day, right? And this process will get you to 50K months profit easily, guys. It's insane. But you have to understand this process. Right, you have to understand this process, please, guys. If you're doing paid ads and you're under 30K, stop doing that, right? Like, only if it's working, of course, but never start doing it. It's stupid. So this is the insight that helped us create the results that we're booking right now. It's insane. This will book you 10 calls a day. I'll promise you that, right? We currently have a program where we help people refine their current offer, create an irresistible offer. We help, the only people we help actually is coaches, consultants, and agency owners, but only agency owners within the e-com space, or agencies that help coaches and consultants, right? So let's say you have a short form content offer, you have a TikTok offer, e-commerce offer, like Facebook offer, whatever, right? What I want you to understand is that we implement you growth specialists within your business. We don't work with VAs. Like already told you in the last video, we only work with growth specialists. They pay us a lot of money in order to actually get through our training. It's an in-depth training of 45 days, and they will skill you past that 50K a month. We have an amazing guarantee as well. If you want to know more about it, watch all my content, reach out to me on Instagram, and bro, like, nothing more to say. I'm gonna think. I'm gonna go for a swim now because I wanted to do that before this video, but I had to shoot this banger. Like it's insane. So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you're still here, and yeah, reach out to me on Instagram if you want to know more. Bye.